We ain't gonna leave you out hanging. What are the tidbits you learned from your legendary parents and thereof, and what have they advised you in regards to us being a brand? What could you let us know about, or in regards to that?
Well, I think the first step to everything is loyalty.
Yep.
Yes.
You first of all, you build a team. You get their loyalty, and you keep going. Once you help this person, they help you. Like you said, I definitely agree. You definitely need a team. Like, you need support. And I support the best I can, but I be too focused on myself sometimes that, I be trying, but sometimes you do got to put yourself first. And this year, I gave a lot back last year, and I didn't get, nothing in return. So this year, I chose to maneuver different. Like, this year, no, I'm building myself this year.
No, but you have to have that type of energy, though. You have to.
I definitely like that. Keep it real, because a lot of people would be like, a lot of people tell me, do this, do that for other people.
Right.
But those same people don't do the same thing for you.
And and it's not like you give to receive something back, but it's like, yo, when I need you to support something, please be there. Like,
exactly.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a direct support.
Right.
It could be support from somewhere else.
Yeah, it comes in different ways. Yeah.
But you like, nigga, you better direct support. I came to your shit, paid for your shit, pop bottles for your shit. You better come and buy the top out for me,
Right.
And those same people, I can't come right now, but they go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
you gotta pay attention to stuff like that.
Definitely gotta pay attention to stuff. Who definitely support you, who keep on going to support you, for the future as well. And that support is not really just buying stuff.
Right.
It could be just texting you, hey, I heard that song. The song was dope.
Yeah.
Hey, here's my opinion about it. Do you guys take like straight criticism, like from like just a normal person? It ain't gotta be your father or your family. Just a person, like, I heard the song, but you should change this verse.
I love that, to be honest, but I also know the difference between positive criticisms when it's through love versus somebody that's hating. Because I'm like, how you gonna tell me something that you ain't never done before? I'm sorry, I can't really.
You can't respect
don't really understand.
No, that's very true.
But when it comes to, like, I've had full conversations with people that are just like, Leah, I love this, but I think you should try this. I think you should do that. And I'm so open to that because I'm egoless when it comes to working, and I think that's a huge thing. You can't have any pride, and you can't have any ego when you step inside of your cave as far as creating.
That's
like,
true.
everybody in the room to me is valuable. Yeah. And I know that I'm not the only genius in the room. If I'm in a room with you, you're a genius. He's a genius. He's a genius. It may be in different ways, but everybody is equally valuable. So I'm going to, of course, drop my pride and my ego and listen to everybody, because you may have a better idea than me. And that has to be okay. Like, you have to be able to work like that, because you don't know everything.
That's very true. Sometimes somebody can hear something you don't. But I like how Chanel smiled every time you answer. Like, yeah, I love that. She'd smile like, not me. I don't like that.
I definitely don't. But
I don't like that.
I do not. I don't take criticism well, because for outsiders, because sometimes it depends on how you come at it.
It's how it's said.
How
is everything.
So if you come at me the wrong way, like, oh well, or a comment on my page,
it's
like,
hate.
First of all, you're blocked. So
shit.
Try again from the next page next time.
Right.
And that's it. That's it.
It's the how. How is definitely the most important part. Like, you could, but you can sense that. Like, our intuitive stage can sense that.
But that's just for anything. That's like, me telling you pick something up or anything. It's how I said it. Like, yo, pick it up. Or like, it's always how you say things.
Yeah.
And don't come at me no way, because what you give is what you get.
That's it. After they give you a certain type of energy and you give it back,
but
and it's like, but you shouldn't.
But that's what I go through a lot, because it's like, my dad, he's a perfect image. Like, he's a perfect dad, perfect this, perfect that, and he's loyal, respectable, and all of that. And when they meet me, it's like, oh yeah, she's calm, she's cool. But then it's like they get another side from me, because I can be stuck up and rude at times, and I feel like everybody go through that. You just probably didn't see him on that day. Like,
that's very true.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, you probably just didn't get that from him that day. But it comes out sometimes. Like, I'm human.
Your father is, let me tell you, your father is very cool. I met your father a couple of times. And every event I go to, he give everybody a dap. Everybody feel loved. Like, he's a cool dude. Like, I heard a lot of people in the industry is assholes. I'm not going to name no names.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people in the industry is assholes.
But it's okay. I feel a certain type of way about it, just because it's like you said, you give what you get. And there's a certain type of time where you have to be like that, because you have to set that standard, because if you don't, people will treat you any type of way.
Yeah.
I said to somebody the other day, I was like, How on earth do you expect to get $5,000 if you don't ask for $5,000? If you're used to taking $300 for something, you're gonna get $300 until you start seeing yourself as more valuable and start saying, "No, I deserve this." People are gonna call you an asshole for that. That has nothing to do with me. If you see my worth, pay me what I deserve.
Right.
And you're gonna be called a female's a bitch. Like, you're an asshole. So what? Give me my bag. This is a business. This is a business.
That's true, because if you think about it, everybody called Diddy an asshole. Now, me as an entrepreneur, me doing concerts, me, doing stuff, I'm going to get it myself.
Yeah.
And I be like, no matter how hard you're trying to do on the good side, there's going to be somebody to say, yo, that nigga Prince an asshole. And you probably think to yourself, like, why? Like, I'm an asshole, you know what I mean? But you'll never know. But Diddy you're not wasting his money.
Or
you're
time.
not wasting his time.
The time, you can't get time back.
You can't get it back.
So even, I've been in meetings before where I'm sure people are like, yo, she's a bitch. Because it's like, listen, if I have a show to do at 8 o'clock and we're sitting in a meeting at 6:30 and you're going around the book, I don't have time for that. Give me the meat and potatoes, everything that I need to know so I can leave.
I feel like in this industry, they also forget about age because they compare me to my stepmother and I'm 22.
Yeah.
like, this is my mother. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm growing up. So it's like I'm learning as I go.
Yes.
I do have the help from my parents, but I'm still not their age. I'm still going. They've been through it already. They've been through it at my age. So me coming in as a new rapper is like, don't expect so much from me. Like, don't put me under pressure. Like, first of all, I'm not
that's the
idol
syndrome.
yet, I'm still learning and going. I'm living. So don't look at me wrong when I post a picture that you don't feel is appropriate, but I do because I'm living my life and I'm still young.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think that comes from, for me, from what I've assessed as far as a media personality for the last 7 years. It's more of the era of, okay, unfortunately social media has opened the floodgates for the wrong people to have opinions.
Totally 1,000%.
And you know what I'm saying? And it sucks so bad because even me, there's times, as Chanel has stated, she posts if you post something, somebody says, oh, that's not good enough for you. Even my own mother. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it a buck. I had to give her a real conversation the other day. I'm like, Mom, not for nothing, I don't mind you being on my social media. But you can't have mommy comments on my social media.
No, my dad too. My dad too.
Right.
He be forgetting he a rapper too, and I be like, listen, this gotta go.
That's so funny. That's it. Parents will be parents.
No, parents will be
parents. And then I'm not allowed to block them.
You can't block people.
I'm not allowed to block them.
No.
I am not allowed to block them. If I block them, it's
a problem.
Over.
Well,
it's like
they'll
call me down. They'll call me down. So you got us blocked. Oh, really? You just don't love us. You're hiding us.
No, not that. Oh, that's so deep. You don't love us. Oh,
like, they really take but that's in general. If you delete even one of your friends, they take that to the heart.
Oh, yeah.
You delete someone off your Instagram or unfollow?
Yo,
what?
I went through a whole unfollowing spree just because I was like, I just want to start off fresh.
Yes,
I want to see all
definitely.
good things.
Right.
You know how many DMs and text messages I got? Oh, that's
Leo's
crazy.
wrong
You gonna
with you.
follow
That's
me?
crazy.
Right.
I'm like,
People
if
will feel
I know
bad.
you in real life, don't take that personally.
Yeah,
If you have my number, why would you take that?
Social media is real
No,
life.
Not to me.
No,
It's
no,
real
don't
life.
say that. Don't promote that.
It's
You
It's
know
real
what?
not. It's
People
really
need
not.
to go back and
It's
realize
real
the two are
You
different.
forgot
That's a
Very
problem.
different.
You forgot MySpace.
MySpace is
No,
lit.
yeah,
If you wasn't the top
Hold
five,
up. No,
MySpace
MySpace was lit.
I got into
if
arguments
you
about
wasn't the
that.
top
MySpace was
five,
lit.
they cussing you out.
MySpace was lit. I miss MySpace.
If you wasn't the top five, they
I
cussing
miss
you
MySpace.
I
out.
had Tom as number one. I was like, listen, man, Tom gonna be number one for life. Man.
I don't know. I was an AIM girl. I wasn't really nice.
Oh yes,
yeah.
AIM was lit
That's
too.
the
No
With the
way,
sidekick.
That's the
With
era
the
though.
I
sidekick
was the
three.
AIM boo.
I miss
Yeah.
That's the era though. The aim.
Sidekick 2 was lit.
I couldn't do
That
the
was
aim.
Now
AIM
AIM was
me.
like
I
AIM
just
was
changed my
popping.
status. Like, well,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
Y'all.
It was aim in MySpace back
AIM
then.
was lit.
No, it was.
son.
My away messages used to be super.
Right? That's
Like,
something I'm like, all right,
Yo.
I mean, but social media is the new world.
No, not
It's-
for me. I'm
it's
sorry.
reality.
I totally
No. I
disagree.
get what you're saying
It's
with
the
that
Matrix.
present.
You can't get
It
out
is
of
the
it.
Matrix, but there's ways that you can separate the
You
two.
have to.
You have to
because
separate the two because it's not real.
It's not. I tell people that all the time. Like that, people give you a false reality all the time. Like people are not, and it's a gift and a curse too because there are people that are going on social media like, I'm going through this and I'm going through that, and there are people be there like, you shouldn't tell the world what you're going through, blah, blah, blah. But then you show the world, oh, I'm in this car, I'm in this, I'm in that, and it's all you flexing. So it's like, what do you want? Like, I just feel like you just give social media your true, real self, and whoever likes it is gonna like it, whoever doesn't, they're not.
That's true. Like, I got a thing where if I say, oh, I like that, and you don't comment back like, oh, yeah, thank you, I get like, oh, you ain't like my comment?
That's so weird
I
to
be
me.
getting tired, like, you ain't like
I've
my
never been
comment?
like that.
I don't know.
I be putting little sign, little heart sign. Oh, that's dope. That's good. I be looking at it like, oh, well, it's been like 3 minutes.
You the type that erase your comment?
Hell yeah, I waste my
Oh my
shit quick.
God!
See, that's lame. That's lame. That's lame.
My comment back.
Oh God!
I jokingly call myself Petty Jones. I don't even do that shit.
I take my comment back. Like,
I just leave it. It is what it is.
5 minutes to
said,
like my comment.
Nah, I got too much. I got too much to do.
Just all honesty, I'll post something and I'll get off of social media for like a couple hours because I got shit to do. Like, I won't even see the comments until later. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's dope.
But that's another thing. When somebody texts you and you don't text them back, but they see you on social media.
Oh yeah,
that's
the volcano.
No,
but
the thing is, you don't
let you not have a boo and do that.
But they know you on social media because they got that green light, like Leah's on.
Oh no, I took that off.
Oh, you took that off?
Yo.
Especially remember, AIM used to do that same thing too.
Yo,
AIM used to be like, oh, this person is on.
AIM used to get you in trouble.
That's a fact.
Many boos I had.
The DMs too.
Yeah,
make a mistake and click and be like, seen? Oh no.
Oh yeah, now you gotta look at it. You can't even
now you gotta
no
reply.
more.
You gotta reply,
son.
Yeah, word. Yo, I saw that scene, my nigga.
Yo, I hate that.
Saw that.
I hate
Why didn't you
that.
say something?
Yeah, I saw you see it. That was my dog playing with my phone.
Yo, that's your dog. That's crazy.
I'm keeping it a bug. I stay blaming 2K. Man, yo, son, I'm playing 2K, fam. I'll holler at you later, son.
There'll be times that I'll answer something back in my head, and I'm like, all right, cool, I sent that. And then I'll text back, and I'm like, oh, shit.
You didn't send it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But I don't overthink. I be like, all right, nigga, you get the minute. If I replied, I replied. But then I didn't. You ain't, you know?
That's so funny.
Right.
They go
it's
on.
true. You gotta be that. You gotta be that way, son. You gotta be that way.
People are very sensitive, though. People are very, very sensitive. But I'm like, yo, I'm
like that.
Sorry.
We'll be here, CityRok Radio. We're gonna take a little break. Leah Robinson, chanel.nine.
Hey.
I like the two back and forth. You the nice one, you the mean one.
What?
It's not me.
Right back.
No.
I thought that was a vibe. I thought that was vibing.
Yeah, we back. CityRok Radio. Your boy Presley. We in the
Yeah.
We're gonna get to one of Leah's songs.
Yes, indeed.
Was that Sorry?
Sorry.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, it's a good song. Literally, it came about because I had our whole writer's camp at my house, and I basically just gave them the spiel of everything that was happening in my life, and I was like, yo, I'm so tired of apologizing. I'm so tired of people trying to limit me and make me feel like I'm not as dope as I am. And I needed a song that just made me feel like, you know what, I'm going to be extremely unapologetic. And that's exactly what Sorry is. It's like, no, I'm not apologizing for how dope I am. No, if you feel some type of way that has everything to do with you and nothing to do with me. Like,
wow.
And that's how I walked into 2019. So Sorry is available today on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
This is my baby. This is Sorry, and it is amazing.
Okay. You're hearing it, Leah Robinson. Sorry, earlier.
This is so lit. I'm
Yeah,
so
blue
happy
faces.